So here's the thing. You have an amazing child that wants to start a business and you're not really sure where to start. I get it. Or you've already helped your child start their business, but you really want to get a little bit of help on growing that same business. I get it. Or your young mogul's business is booming and you're just stuck. You're stuck a little bit on the scaling piece, or you want to just gain a better understanding of how you can leverage their influence, manage and scale, and create additional opportunities. That I also get. Hi, my name is Tamara Zantel, and I am the CEO and founder of Raising a Mogul. Raising a Mogul is the #1 parent manager platform on the planet. I work with parents every single day, helping them gain the confidence, the knowledge, and the tools that they need to raise young moguls. So when I say I get it, it's because I do. I totally understand what it's like to feel frozen when you've identified your child's genius, but you just can't get past go. I remember helping my daughter launch her business, but I also remember struggling to help her grow it, scale it, and to actually make real money. Even after her brand was well established, there was still a ton of things I just didn't know. I struggled with understanding how to manage even just simple things like email, posting, and creating large opportunities for her. I struggled with trying to build her speaking business. Getting her booked, sending out press releases. Oh my goodness, it was just so much. So over the next couple of minutes, I want to share with you exactly some of the things that I had to learn in order to help her grow, scale, or even launch. I want to share with you my process, the things that you need to consider, the things that you need to actually implement and start doing today, so that way you can help your child build the empire that they want, so you can help them build their dream. I want to let you in on these things because it took me almost 10 years to master them. It took me almost 10 years to grow my child's brand to $1 million brand. So if it took me 10 years and I'm giving you these 5 things, it should take you 2 years or maybe even less. So let's get started. Let's talk about clarity, research, focus, rebuilding or creating, and claiming their spot. First of all, clarity. I cannot tell you why it's so important. You have to be crystal clear on what this product or this service is going to be. You have to be crystal clear on what your young mogul actually wants to do. What area of the world or services or product creation do they want to actually dominate? Even from the parental perspective, you need to be crystal clear on whether or not you're even interested in all the sacrifice, the hard work, the sleepless nights, the blood, sweat, tears, and all the other crazy that goes along with parenting a mogul. I want you to pay attention. Watch your child. What is it that they're really gifted at? What is it that they're spending the majority of their time doing? What is it that they'll do instead of hanging out with their friends? You might be on to something. Once you identify those things, it's really important to have a sit down. Sit down with the whole family and make a decision. Look at the pros, the cons, and decide whether or not the whole family is in. Because when you build a brand with a young mogul, it ends up being a full family experience. Will you keep your 9 to 5? Will you work in the morning? Will you work after your work? Helping your child build this brand. How are you to fit it in? What does dinner time look like? What do the weekends look like? Those are all things I want you to consider. And after you've considered that, then you're going to hone in on the actual product and service and a better understanding where it fits into the market. That brings us to research. You really need to research whether or not this idea, this thing that your young mogul wants to do, is even valuable. Is it scalable? Can they make money? Or do they only want to do it because they've seen it on a commercial or they saw somebody else do it and maybe you made them feel it's a great idea to do? You have to do the research, not only on where this product is positioned in the market, where else it's being sold and how it's being sold and how your product or service will be set apart, but you also have to do research on just your local area. What opportunities are around you that you can take advantage of? What opportunities exist, both locally and nationally? So many parents are stumped by this idea of helping their child build a brand, but they don't look even in their own backyards, their own communities, for free resources, support, and also, opportunities to help your child grow. The next thing I need you to do is to focus. By far, it's very, very seriously important. Focusing on the one thing can really change the scope of your brand or your business. So if you can gain this skill of focus, and develop the muscle for focusing right from the beginning, I promise you'll be successful. And I say develop the muscle for focusing because it's something we have to practice every single day, especially when you're raising a mogul. Let's face it, our children are very, very creative. They're always thinking of exciting things. They're gonna wanna change ideas. Instead of selling pink pens, we're gonna sell orange pens. Then we're gonna sell water mugs. Then we're gonna sell t-shirts. Then we're gonna sell journals. Then we're gonna sell cupcakes. Then we might wanna write a book. Then we wanna be a YouTube star. All these different things they can do and more. However, we have to first start out with the focus. I understand the excitement will be huge. I understand. However, your job as a parent manager is to keep your young mogul focused, and also for you to stay focused on the one thing. What is the thing that you're going to launch first? What is the industry that you're going to dominate first? And how do we make money from that first before adding on additional products and services and overwhelm? The next thing I want to talk to you about is rebuilding or creating your own. So I say rebuilding or creating it. When I say those two words, I'm talking about the ecosystem that's surrounding your family and that's also surrounding your child's brand and business. Why is this important? Well, if you've already launched and you already have this amazing brand, you might want to consider the rebuilding of that ecosystem. Who around you is doing the things that you want to do? Who is the business connected to? Who is your young mogul connected to? Who are you connected to? That is also building an amazing brand. That's also doing business well. We have to connect with other people that are doing what we want to do, that are where we want to be or have been where we're trying to go. Those things, rebuilding, focusing, connecting, clarity, research, are so much easier when you're connected to other people that have done it and that you can ask questions to. So when we talk about creating, it's your responsibility as the parent manager to create these amazing opportunities for your young mogul. Opportunities that get them into rooms with other people that are doing what they want to do. Those opportunities exist, but we're going to go back to focusing. We're going to go back to getting clear, and then you're going to start to do your research so that way you can create this ecosystem of success for your young mogul. Lastly, I want to talk to you about claiming their spot. Come on now. This day and age, it's all about influence. It's all about tribe building. It's all about having a community that will buy, that will support, that will believe in, that will buy into your product, your service. Your young mogul is dynamic, but being young, being amazing, being dynamic is not enough alone. It's just not enough. They have to have also an amazing product and also an amazing service. All those things together are what you're going to use to help build their influence and to claim their spot in society, to claim their spot in the niche that they're working to dominate. But it does take some work. You want to look good regardless of whether you're confused or not. You want the brand to show up amazing every single platform, on every single platform that it exists. On Facebook, on Twitter, on Snapchat, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on Pinterest, wherever your brand shows up, it needs to show up great right from the beginning. The idea, the secret behind showing up great and claiming your spot is looking bigger, and better than you actually think you are right now. One of the ways I was able to help my young mogul dominate and claim her spot is I had her do the research and connect with and learn more about the brands that are where she wanted to be, not only 6 months from now, but 6 years from now. We watched what they were doing and we were inspired by it. We looked at their marketing practices. We looked at the way that they built their community and they related to their tribe and the people that were in their followers. And we decided that we were going to do something similar, because if it worked for them, why wouldn't it work for us? So if you don't know anything else about claiming your spot, I need you to understand that you have to look the part. You need to look like what your competitors look like, if not better. So there you have it. Clarity, research, focus, rebuild or create, and claiming their spot. If you do those 5 things, you'll have a jump start on your child's business. If you do those 5 things by the end of summer, who knows? Your young mogul could be buying their own school clothes. Now, I know you might be thinking, Tamara, that's a lot. It's a whole lot. And you're right, it is a lot. This is what we're trying to do as parent managers. It's not easy. You need to be held accountable. You need help. You need support. You need a group that you can connect with to make sure you get it all done. You're in luck. You're in luck because the Raising a Mogul Society is just that. It's accountability. It's support. It's a helpful tribe that will support you every single step of the way. Here's what I want for you. I want you to feel confident about this process. I want you to learn the step-by-step strategy to help your child build an empire. But there is a catch. The society will not be $37 per month for long. After restructuring it, adding new templates, getting feedback from members, I realize it's insane for me to keep the price this low, simply because it's worth so much more. As is, we're talking about each training, template, swipe file, and download. They're coming in at less than 50 cents a piece. That is crazy. Or for you, it could be amazing. You are an amazing parent. You just need to connect with other amazing parents who are also on the same journey of learning and growing and scaling their young mogul's business. That's the bottom line. See, this is your chance to go check out the Raising a Mogul Society because it's only open for the next few days. So if you're even the least bit interested in anything that I talked to you about in growing your child's brand, scaling their business, helping them make real money, I suggest you go check out the Raising a Mogul Society. Seriously. For right around the cost of a weekly Starbucks experience, you can have full access to all these trainings and more. Check it out. All right, here we are. We're on the inside of the Raising a Mogul Society membership. So I'm going to show you just a little bit of what you can expect once you get on the inside. As you can see, you're going to have access to some of the most dynamic trainings that we've done in the last 18 months. And you'll notice that you'll have access to freebies, downloads, templates, even our monthly masterclasses, which each one is valued between $97 and $597. There'll be modules on sales and marketing, on wholesale and retail, on social media and influence, on branding, on speaking, all the things that you need to help your young mogul build an amazing brand. We even have personal development, business foundation, and growth workshops. What more could you possibly want? So if this excites you, good, because there's so much more on the inside. You're invited to join the Raising a Mogul Society, the #1 community for the serious parent manager. I cannot wait to see you on the inside.